Okay. Hello, everybody. It's me, AvronPlays, and I'm here with Kodiakbricks.
Howdy.
And welcome back to hell. I mean, the Wooden Sword Challenge.
Good times as always.
Okay, so if you missed last time, we're almost at the end of the game. We just gotta break into the Imperial Palace and get past some fish somehow. Having some trouble with that at the moment.
Yep, gotta love the fucking fish. Okay, I just listened to it. I sound a little in a barrel, for lack of a better term.
In a barrel? Like echoey?
A little bit echoey, yeah. But it's serviceable. We'll wait for someone in chat to complain.
Oh my god.
Those chatters do so love doing.
I really do want you guys to be able to hear everything good. So don't be embarrassed to tell me that it's not working.
Yeah.
Alright, we got our first warm-up fight in for the day.
Yep.
Where we get owned by the regular enemies.
Gotta start somewhere. Ugh. Good hell.
Raiden, are you alright? Raiden? Raiden!
So, on that note, I also reconfigured my soundboard because I was tired of needing like an exclamation point or a bracket while I was working on shit on my end. Yeah, so I changed it so it uses a different hotkey. And hopefully should be a little more serviceable because it's a key combo I fucking never use.
Fair enough.
So, we will see.
Okay, it worked. I loaded the wrong save.
Oh yeah, so do you want to hear the other shit that happened to me at work today that was marginally funnier than the other thing I can't talk about?
Yes, I do want to hear about that.
Delightful. So I love my customers. I do. They're occasionally good people. Very occasionally. That being said, there's this one specific branch that we've had, and they've been having some pretty serious issues with temperature control on their machine. So their device, their ATM, sits like directly in the sunlight from pretty much as soon as the sun rises to sunset. Like there's no trees, there's no awning, there's nothing keeping this thing out of the sun.
I see why they may have some problems.
So it just sits there and overheats. And when it overheats, the computer freezes. And when the computer freezes, no money for customers.
Yeah, ironically, when the computer gets hot, it freezes, as all computers.
Indeed. So we get a work order for that Monday. And I go out, I reset it, and I remind them, I'm like, hey, like, there's nothing I can do for, like, I can reset it, right? I can get you back in service. but that's all I can do right now. And they're like, no, like we appreciate it, thank you, da da da. Like, okay, bye. And then going into Tuesday, I get a work order for the same fucking thing. And I'm like, God damn it, like, that's kind of annoying to have to go over there and reset it, 2 days in a row. Well, I get there, and there's no fucking, like, there's not an error. The screen isn't technically frozen. It is, however, black. And I notice all of the devices are offline. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool, as things go. So I open it up and taking a look at it, and I'm not seeing. Ooh, God damn, these guys are brutal. Good fuck.
Whoops.
Yep. I'll tell you what, if we hit a half hour on these fucking stairs, I will play Magic is fine. So I open it up and I take my multimeter because the power switch is on. It's in the on position. So it should be working.
Uh-huh.
But it's not. And I'm like, huh, this is curious. As, like, obviously it should be working.
Right.
One would think.
I'm
like, there's no
the
reason.
Keyword it should be.
Should be, yeah. There's no reason this thing should be offline. And I take my voltage meter to, like, where the power comes in from the branch. And sure as shit, they're not getting any power. And then it dawns on me that in the bank, it's kind of like a shared custody kind of building. Like, one half of it is a bank and another half of it is like an office complex.
Okay.
They're doing construction at the office complex. And I'm like, oh, silly construction workers flipping breakers that they don't know what goes to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go talk to them. Keep in mind, this is like yesterday at like 5, right?
Yeah.
I get over there, and sure enough, they've all gone fucking home for the day, as they should. And, yeah, needless to say, I'm there like, sick, cool, awesome, great. I will drop back by tomorrow to check in with them and tell them that they're silly and need to turn that back on.
Right.
Cut to today. Now, as I'd stated previously, due to like unfortunate circumstances, my boss has been out for the week. So it's just been myself and 2 other guys.
Right.
And as such, we've been kind of spread thin on work orders. Just the 3 of us kind of figuring stuff out, especially where one of us has been relegated to reloading software on a handful of particular machines that have been, let's charitably say, troublesome. And so he's busy all day, basically, doing, babysitting those machines that need software.
Yeah.
So it's basically myself and my other coworker running calls. And we... I had to go up to, like, Wyoming in the middle of the day today. So I'm on my way back from that, and I go, yeah, okay, I'll check in with this other particular branch, like it's on the way back. Yeah, I'll check in with them, we'll, get see what they got going on, and if the contractors like got back and were like, oh, silly us, and fixed it themselves. Well, I get there, and shock and awe, the ATM is still offline.
Right.
But this is about like 3:30, and so I'm like, all right, the contractors are definitely here. There's no way they're not here at this time of day on a Wednesday, right?
Right.
On a Friday, I might be like cutting it close, but on a Thursday, like no, on a Wednesday they're gonna be here. And I get over there to chat with them, and I'm helpfully informed that, sure enough, they are completely unable to turn the power back on. Whew. That was fucking close. Up.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
Even the starting area is not safe. They make you walk like all the way up the stairs before they attack you, and then if you try to bait them out like I was doing, they just follow you into the doorway area.
Yeah. There's no despawning them, I imagine.
No.
Jesus. Fuck fish, man.
What? What are you talking about, Ash?
Who knows?
Okay. Anyways.
Anyway, sorry. So, the contractors are there, and I'm like, hey, lads, broskis, let's get this fucking ATM online. Let's get the power restored. And they go, we can't do that. And I go, awesome, sick, cool, spectacular. I love this. Why? And the guy that's there is like, well, when we so they're doing construction, right? Which, if you've never done yeah, right, all going good, and then they gang up on you. That's my fucking Wednesday. Anyway, so they're doing construction, and part of construction is demolition. And when you're doing demolition, you need things to be not where they are. That's kind of a given.
Right.
Generally. Good hell. And from the story I heard from this guy, it went something along the lines of, hey, guy, we need all these fuck-ass conduits out of here. And the guy's like, cool, do they go to anything? And guy number one is like, no way, right? They said to just gut all of this. And to their credit, they were certainly gonna gut all of it. Because they start cutting conduits to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And, bless their sweet little hearts, one of the ones they cut was the power cord out to the ATM.
Yeah. Saw that coming.
Yep. And here's I guess this is kind of where the story is entertaining, is this guy is telling me this story in like a very like apologetic, like, and you got to keep in mind kind of me and what I look like, because I am, I'm like 5'10". I'm not terribly tall, but I'm pretty stocky, and I, as it were, I have kind of a lot of, I have a lot of gear, a lot of equipment on me. I'm wearing a bullet-resistant vest. You can see my handgun on my hip. I'm not a difficult dude to spot, so to say.
Yeah.
And, this guy's being very, apologetic, very sorry this all happened, da-da-da-da-da. And my thing about... There it is. My thing about the pandemic is that I have forgotten that, my resting bitch face can't really be seen.
Mm-hmm.
I have also forgotten that, my... How'd you put it? What I'm doing when I'm not wearing a mask is pretty visible now. Really? Because I've gotten pretty used to, talking with the mask on, making expressions. And I don't want to say I'm like a fish necessarily, but I kind of just, my mouth usually just hangs open. My jaw's not...
description.
Well, my jaw's not really, doing anything, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess all of this to say that, this guy is profusely apologizing, letting me know what's going on, and I start cracking a shit-eating grin. Because this is one of those situations where there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm just gonna find it funny.
Makes sense.
But bless this particular gentleman. I can't imagine what's going through his head as he's doing this whole big apologetic, tirade. And I just start, Cheshire Cat grinning. Slowly as he's describing this to me. And he suddenly stops and he's like... and I guess I should add, part of his description was, part of the reason they figured out that the conduit they cut through was power to the ATM is because it short-circuited as soon as they cut through it, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's like, it popped, and it spooked my guy, pretty bad. Where are they all fucking coming from? Good hell.
Okay, I've got an idea. I don't like it, but I have an
idea. He's like, one of my guys almost got hurt, etc., etc. So cut to me in this shit-eating grin, and he stops and he's like, "Do you find this funny?" And I, at that point, kind of realized that I was smiling. I was like, I'm gonna be honest, a little. It's amusing at the very least. And again, he reinforces, he's like, one of my boys could have really gotten hurt. I'm like, yeah, they could have, sure, but, this is also kind of on you. for not checking through, right? I feel. Maybe I'm the asshole, like, and I recognize that for sure. But like, I guess the impetus for all of this to say that, like, I kind of forget that I'm not wearing a mask sometimes.
Right.
So no one can just see my, or people can actually see my cheeky ass grin. So, yeah, that was how I, royally pissed off a foreman today. As is my wanton desire.
This is your one.
But basically, to fix it, they're gonna have to completely, like, run an entirely new like, conduit and line for it.
Right.
Which I'm semi-thankful doesn't necessarily mean that they have to like, they shouldn't have to like, reseat the entire ATM and dig up all the concrete and everything for that. They should just be able to run the line through the existing conduit and then meld it to the meld it to the new conduit they're putting in.
Right.
But either way, they're gonna, like, need us to be there to open the device, and yeah, that's gonna be an adventure. And then that all led into the thing I told you about earlier. But
Right.
so yeah, that was my exciting adventure with that bullshit today.
Adventure. Yeah.
Oh, good old times.
Alright. Hey Ash. How is the audio?
Well-
Is it better?
Yeah, you're at full health, so that's promising.
Alright, I'm just gonna
like,
go
fuck
for
these,
it.
Fuck these fish, dude.
Get off.
Jesus.
Is it better than usual? Because I tried to fix it. Okay.
Literally just gonna fucking run back. Okay, alright, sure. I won't lie, a little anticlimactic given all the bullshit you went through for the last couple.
Oh, this is an interesting combination. Yeah, my plan is just to potion spam. Run past them.
You know, I'll tell you what. Not a bad plan. Especially since it gives you that potion at the top like they fucking knew.
Yeah. Probably gonna have to do that at least one more time to get up the next set of stairs. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
Right. Well, we will jump off that bridge when we get to it.
Yep, there they are.
Sorry, chat. For a minute.
No, don't swing the sword. Every time you swing the sword, that's another time that they can grab you, you fucking idiot.
Ugh.
How much farther was it? That was a while, but it's still a while.
Still fucking sucks.
It's so far. Why is it so far?
Jesus.
Okay.
This is very like, okay, Ryan Hayabusa, it's time for your 4 p.m. dick squashing. Like, yes, dear.
That would feel a little inappropriate.
Okay. Got some real bullshit going. Yeah, I would fucking hate for you to lose your, have to forfeit one of your little revive tokens to the fucking fish.
Yeah, that'd be messed up. The worst part is that if I have to resort to using one of those for the fish, that means that I can't get the extra ones that we found. Because I'd have to go back down the thing to get them. And then come back up.
I also have to commend you, because if the drones did, like, that shit in Ace Combat where they, like, latched onto you and made it so you couldn't fucking move, that game would have been 8,000 times more frustrating.
What's the issue? You're gonna have to be more descriptive with your feedback. Is it fuzzy?
Oh yeah, your mic's... Yeah, your mic just got real fuzzy.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's not an inaccurate description, leukemia. Yeah, if you need to pause for a bit and figure out mic issues, we can do that.
Is that better?
Much, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, now you don't sound like you're a child talking into a fan.
Specifically a child.
Yes. I feel like all of us, or a lot of us, did that as a kid, right? Like we We did the robot voice talking into a fan.
Yes. Ah!
Ah.
No, don't do that.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah.
Fuck. Yeah, the fact that they can latch onto
Nice
you... God damn it. That they can do that, like, while you're flying through the air
Oh,
is some
fucking
bullshit.
hell.
I just want to go home.
Why?
Oh, fuck! Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck these fish. Yeah, you're supposed to use, like, a chain whip on these assholes?
Yeah, you're supposed to do this. Let me show you just for a demonstration. Oh, hold on.
I see. This seems much more effective. It's almost like this game was not designed for completing it using only the wooden sword in mind.
Yeah, almost, right?
Almost. Now remember to leave some of the dick shitters to kill you.
I can always just go in here and let these guys go.
That's fair. Is it our alligator roach friends?
Yes.
Yay!
Alligator
I actually like.
roaches and fire demons.
I don't know why they're like so endearing to me. They just show up and I'm like, yay! Like, I guess I'm not the one having to fight them, so that definitely helps.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to fight any of the enemies, so it's kind of an even playing field for you.
This is fair.
Yeah. Classic.
I was really tempted. I didn't have time, unfortunately, but I was really tempted to belay your instruction of waiting to add the like Ryan Hayabusa death noise,
Uh-huh.
so that occasionally it was just gonna be like, oh, oh.
Just randomly plays twice sometimes.
Twice. Yep. I guess that also makes me wonder, like, what would a randomizer of this game look like?
Chaos?
I mean, this is fair of all randomizers.
I guess it would be random enemies. Probably random enemies of the same type.
I mean, maybe.
And then random support items in chests and random weapon pickups.
Just finding, like, several talismans of rebirth.
Yeah. Could happen in a randomizer.
Oh boy. Yeah, I also don't know how it would work for, like, the boss encounters, right? Like, you enter the room where you fought, like, the bone demon that was, like, up on multiple levels.
Yeah.
Except now it's just the, like, main battle tank.
Yeah, the bosses might have to stay the same. unless their area is super conducive to a different one.
Yeah.
Most of the boss areas are made for that boss. So I don't know.
I mean, that's usually being how game design works.
Right.
I definitely love the conversation of like, hey, procedural generated open world is like the real hit right now, so why aren't people like coming to our game? Frowny face. It's like, well, not that I know everything, or anything for that matter, but I can tell you that it works for a handful of different genres and games, but there's a reason it's called game design. Oh, good hell. Because even...
fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because even if one catches you, he gives his, like, buddies time to catch up.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. And that, to them, not to you.
I thought they weren't gonna swallow me for a second there.
Like, I know you're fighting for your fucking life over here.
Look how fast they can drain
Yeah.
their health, though.
Especially when it's just several of them fucking munching on you. Fucking note to self, avoid ghost piranhas.
In the ghost afterlife and the ghost Amazon, I'm running from ghost piranhas, you guys.
What's up? It's your boy, DJ Skinny Penis, and we're here in the Ghost Amazon. That's right, the Ghost Amazon.
What are these winged cat vampires?
Oh. Listen, sometimes you're designing your evil Leia and you're just like, I need me some fucking evil cat vampire things. I don't know.
Cat vampires.
I also feel like ghost piranhas would have absolutely been something that the denizens of, should I say potential denizens of Cryptoland would have had to have dealt with at some point.
The theoretical denizens.
Theoretical, dude, that shit was never gonna get off the ground. You know it. Actually, all right. So I'm gonna show my hand real quick. I actually love Cryptoland, but it's absolutely for the like. As a writer, as like a comedy satire writer, I have to fucking applaud when something is like that fucking sincere that it becomes indistinguishable from parody.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's a small part of me that has to be like, you know what? Well done, right? Like, you made something...
No.
So...
my foot, thank you.
You made something so balls to the fucking ceiling that so many of us couldn't tell if it was making fun of cryptocurrency and the
Fucking
community
go
around
in
that.
the door. Don't attack. Go in the door.
Ugh.
Go in the door.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, dude. How frustrating this must be. And it seems that they just keep coming.
Well, they only respond like a few times. But to
Even
kill a meaningful amount of them,
Eddie-
you have to have a really fast weapon. You know.
Right.
Like the one they want you to use.
The one designed for this encounter, and you are being punished for playing the game outside of how the devs wanted you to play it.
Yes.
But no, crypto, it was just such a wildly stupid idea from the outset. And make no mistake, I'm absolutely the sort of individual that, like fucking look at my YouTube channel, right? There's, as far as I'm concerned, no such thing as a stupid idea or, like, a stupid question, just poor execution. However, from the outset, it's just... Oh, wait, wrong one. That, like, Cryptoland was never gonna work. It was never gonna take off. It was never gonna be a thing. Like, even if they fucking bought the island, let's be real. For one, you know, they wanted to turn it into this fucking crypto paradise. Big. You know, sure, fine, whatever. You've basically created the plot of BioShock, but whatever. What do I know? On top of that, like, this island, anytime a piece of land is up for sale, a question needs to be asked. An important question when it comes to the Bahamas. You know, Bahamian land, like, real estate, I would feel, would be pretty desirable, no?
You would think, yes.
You would think there would be a lot of people that would be, like, jonesing for some Bahamian real estate. So why is this particular island up for sale? Well, you do a little digging, and it turns out that this island is particularly susceptible to monsoons. And it's like, oh boy, because I can guarantee between all of the rug pulls and all of the other, like, bullshit that crypto people have put up with, and I'm talking, like, elementary level scams that these people have fallen for. You know, you really think they're gonna plan for a motherfucking monsoon? No. Nothing's a problem until it's already a problem in their world. And when you have, you know, $60 million glass mansions with, like, no real walls, again, I have to ask the question of, like, so what is your plan when the monsoon arrives? Because the people in, like, normal houses in the Bahamas have to worry about that shit, right?
Yeah.
And there's, like, 50 to 30% less windows there. And, like,
This
I don't know.
statistic percent less windows cracks me up for some reason.
No. I've done the back of the napkin math on this. It's at least that much less windows.
At least. Okay, round 1. Now we need to get our health back up in here to face the other staircase of fish.
I love this for you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, staircase of fish. That's a word I never thought I'd be hearing.
Sentence, but yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah. It's been a long Wednesday, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you get it.
I had to evacuate my building because
Ooh.
carbon monoxide poisoning incident.
Oh, boy.
Or, well, not poisoning, but like we had a leak.
Yeah, a carbon monoxide leak.
And we're not allowed to come in until the maintenance guys came and fixed it.
Carbon monoxide is no fucking joke, man.
Oh yeah, no. I totally get it, but I also did have to sit in the sun for like an hour.
Yeah, that is less than ideal. Was this at work or at your apartment?
At work.
Jeez, that's fun.
Yeah, at least we have leaks during the summer, and we don't have to like
Evacuate
like,
all the kids. Yeah.
like 600 kids out of the building.
Ugh, that that almost sounds like more of a hassle than just letting them succumb.
You can't be bothered, so you just have to
It's
die
just
of
not-
carbon monoxide poisoning.
It's just not worth it. Like, have you met school children? Like, they're the fucking salt of the earth. Yeah, I do remember at one point in my high school career, because I'm just going to call it that,
I mean, yeah.
I usually showed up to school pretty early. A, because I just wanted to get it over with.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh my god,
B...
really?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, really? There's so many more of them in this one than in the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Can we get a vote in chat on whether this is possible or not?
My vote is, I think I said something to the effect of like a half hour of this, because I don't want it to just be a whole fucking stream of just this.
Yes.
Nothing against you, but I'm sure your fingers are gonna thank me.
The rule is I can use other shit if it's impossible. Does the chat think it's impossible?
Okay. I'm seeing magic in chat. I'm feeling like that's a fair compromise. Thank you, soldier. Yeah, I feel like magic is a fair compromise. Let's give it a run while using magic, see how it goes.
Yeah, I have it set up. I'm sure other people don't interpret this challenge quite so literally.
Sure. I mean, it's been... I guess if anyone really was that fucking literal about it, you would have to reset, like, any time in one of your combos you kicked an enemy. 'Cause you've been doing plenty of that. And yeah, I mean, earlier on, like, you had the fucking, like, you had to use the bow to get past those guys on the airship. So I think that, like, anyone that was that fucking diehard has already clicked off the video, right? Like, they don't fucking care.
Maybe.
Soft, maybe. Okay. So, I will apologize to the chat for my incessant clicking because I'm dumb and I've decided to do a thing. And I know I explained it on a previous stream or chat, but I'll kind of add it in here. But so for the video I'm working on and the stream we did, obviously I compared what I was doing in the Ace Combat stream as comparable to attempting to beat a Bugatti Veyron in a race using the Ford F-150. Well, I realized Lego makes both of those things, so I've been building both of those in this digital program. Herein lay the trick, because I finished the Ford, I finished the truck. That one actually went relatively smoothly, all things considered. It was like 1,400 pieces, I want to say. So, not too terrible, but, you know, a project for sure. Well, I've pulled up the Bugatti. Do you want to take a stab at how many pieces it has?
How many did the truck have? You say?
1,400.
I'm gonna guess at least 3,000.
You are pretty on the money. 3,600. Give or take.
Nice.
And, like, granted, I don't have to do all of, like, I don't have to make the gears match up or anything. Like, it's not a playable set, you know,
Right.
that I'm making. It's purely
It's
the
a visual
motherfucking...
gag.
Yes, it's an incredibly visual gag. And even so, like, I may keep them and use them for, like, other projects, you know? But the point kind of stands that I've decided to do all of this work for a single frame, effectively. So I've just kind of casually been working on that while watching you.
Yeah. I'm certain no one minds. I don't just sit idly when I stream with you guys either.
Sure.
I usually paint my miniatures.
Hell yeah.
it's the eyeball room. Gotta love the eyeball room.
Oh yeah.
You better wait until the end of my campaign. If I forgot to put in an eyeball room, you better chastise me.
I will be watching for the eyeball room. I think that's the real Ninja Gaiden enemy I'm kind of waiting for to show up, is just like straight up Hermaeus Mora from the Elder Scrolls. Oh boy! Nice. Ah! Ah, fuck. That little bitch. Fuck him. Nicely done. Damn it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Forgot about what?
Certain enemies can grab you and pull you down to lower levels.
Huh.
Nice call.
Sure.
It's doing
Why
that
not?
pretty consistently now.
I've noticed.
First it was whenever you said fuck, now it's just ha.
Well, and for Spencer, it was ow. Like, when... Because he does the same thing I do. Like, I don't know if it's just, you know, video game brain or what have you. But, like, when you get hurt in a video game, you actually say ow, right?
Yeah, certainly.
But, yeah, that was probably my favorite little thing about that, like, putting that video together, is just hearing him get so fucking frustrated at the nice cut. And knowing that, like, because of the way my audio was set up when we did that stream, I couldn't hear when it went off. So that's why it's like a delay for me to laugh. Because all I hear is, I did not say cock. See, and even then, like, the program just doesn't recognize that I said it. I think what I need to do to really, like, train this program and kind of get it up to, like, Doug style standards is, I need to use, like, the dictate feature to, basically do more, like, kind of do my writing with it, right? And then tell the program what I'm actually saying, and hopefully then it can start to pick up on things. But I also recognize the way I talk when I'm, like, doing something voice to text, as opposed to the way I talk when I'm, you know, casually sitting here chatting with you, are two very different tones and cadences.
Right.
How mean, lithium mine. Are we talking like devastate your dad mean, or... Okay. Well,
you probably shouldn't have brought it up then.
Well, A, fair. B, I challenge his bitch ass to get in the voice, or not voice chat, get in the Twitch chat and say it himself. Lol, no worries. Jesus, even through the magic, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Why did opening the chest turn it off? That's so... Open the door! What?
Wait, is it the same button to attack as it is to open the door?
Yes.
Oh, that's infuriating.
The only problem is I don't know what, other button it could be. Because jump would be just as bad.
Right. Oh, as in, like, what else the programmers could have made the button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, A is jump, so it can't be A, or you just jump against the door. Y is heavy attack, so it can't be Y. Also, that seems really awkward to push.
Yeah.
B is ranged weapons, so you know, same kind of deal.
I mean, again, I get what you're saying. It's still just one of those, like, goddamn kind of things. Oh, I mean, if it's like the sarcastic kind of text, the thing I usually do is the whole, like, capitalizing every other letter sort of thing. Like, that, I feel, usually helps, you know, communicate to the person I'm typing it out to, that what I'm saying is a joke. Unless you're saying that, like, it's more that what was said relies on the tone, in which case, that's perfectly fair.
Okay. We're just not gonna get this scared this time. It's
You probably live without it, right?
challenge, not a get all the scarabs challenge. I don't know how that worked, but okay.
But okay. Howdy, TTV Ghost Black.
It was a very interesting opener you chosen.
I'm introducing someone in the chat. And, oh, you're saying they did, yeah. Wait, that Michael and I share, or that Aaron and Michael share? Curse the chat delay. Ugh, careful. Ah, bitches. Oh, that's fucking annoying.
Oh, and now we have the fetus chamber. Always gotta have a fetus chamber.
Yeah.
No!
Ah, Jesus. I mean, some of us just refer to that as, you know, a uterus, but sure.
I mean, there are a lot of fetuses in the fetus chamber.
Yeah, I know what twins are. Or triplets. Oh god, that reminds me of a story. I don't know if I can tell.
You more than that.
Dave Michael. I mean, I'm chill. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna force him to repeat it if he doesn't want to. But I don't know. I feel I'm pretty chill.
Do you think this is where they grow all their demons, and that's what the fuse chamber is for?
Maybe?
Don't you fucking do it.
Now, I know what you're thinking. I know you're looking at this and you're like, I'm gonna, but it's like, don't. How about this, Lucid Dream? I'll put it this way for Michael if they need kind of any more reassurance. I'm not like Dima anymore.
We did it! We made it to the gates of Pearl!
Woo! Speaking of the gates of hell, my partner showed me Hades over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm very much a fan of that game now.
Alright. Boss time!
Woo! I was also giving it some thought, and the part, I can't remember exactly which like boss it was. I think you were fighting like the spider lady, and you accidentally defeated her with magic. And I don't know why I thought of this meme like as I was listening back to it afterwards, but just the meme of like the guy with the champagne bottle and he's like hooping and hollering and cheering, right? And then it like zooms out and he got third place. Like that is kind of what I felt your reaction was before the like, yeah, I know, there's nothing you can tell me that I don't already know. This was just a theory of what victory might look like.
Yeah. I was just proving that it could be done.
He does. Oh, that fucking, like, in the stream that killed me, and it, like, as of right now, I'm beaming because I remember how fucking funny that was.
It's like Mythbusters. Every time you do a myth, you gotta do a small scale test.
Yeah.
It's the same exact thing. I don't see any difference here.
Look, we gotta see if it's theoretically possible. I mean, I guess granted this entire fucking thing is seeing if this is all theoretically possible.
Yeah, I think we've actually determined that it is not.
Fair?
We've had to break the rules several times.
Eh.
Not in a way that like invalidates the run, just like the game cannot be completed with the wooden sword on.
Yes. It's gonna be a very short video you make. Just howdy, I'm AvronPlays. We're here today to answer the question, can you beat Ninja Gaiden Black using only the wood sword? No.
No.
And just like the outro screen.
I kind of almost don't even want to say it, but I really want to do that, and then just like have it like keep the video keep going, like as like plays the credits, and then like I'm just like, oh yeah, just do it. I mean, not really. You cannot, but we did it anyway.
the pot, like the breakaway that's like, okay, let's actually answer the question. Oh, is it a boss rush?
Yeah. So this,
Okay.
This guy is the guy who like controls the underworld, so he's sending all of the like bosses undefeated back at him.
I see. I guess it's good that he's kind of getting you with the ones that you haven't struggled with in a minute.
Well,
Stumping. I was beginning to miss Stumping.
Both this one and the last one are like painfully easy with the unlabored flawlessness as compared to the wooden sword.
Sure. Therein kind of laying the asterisks though, right? But even then, I remember Stumpy, like, you beat on the first try with kind of trivial effort, if I recall.
It was not hard. Just gonna drink a potion to make sure that I don't get instantly killed by whatever's through here.
Do it!
Are you finally gonna fight me yourself?
Well, I sent the easiest guys I had, so that didn't work.
And it didn't work.
Oh no, it me. No, but I will say Hades is fucking fun, and I thoroughly recommend it.
Oh yeah. I haven't played it, but ask me once.
Hell yeah. It's very horned, and I appreciate that personally.
wish I already heard that descriptor before.
What's that? I don't know. That like I'll play it right, and I get to certain parts where enemy-wise I'm like, oh fuck, but then there are other parts where I'm just like, oh fuck. You know? You feel me?
Yeah.
Or, like, am I swimming alone here? Nope. Audio's gotten... Oh, hang on, it might be my end. Oh, that is always a weird sound. So whenever I restart my audio engine, it you know it restarts it from basically not running. But if I do it while audio is playing, it kind of sounds like you're very rapidly popping bubble wrap, and each of the little like nodules of bubble wrap has like the bits of sound in it, so it's just very crackly, and then the sound slowly returns. It's very jarring. I mean, I guess it is kind of nice that they're throwing like other enemies at you to let you like regain some of your health.
They're nice for that, but there's
About it.
definitely an added edge of difficulty for having them here.
Oh, sure.
Okay, I guess he doesn't take damage from that.
Huh. I mean, he is, as you've described, Satan.
Yeah.
So I would be willing to imagine that he's impervious to the fire.
That's the question. Is it fire or is it magic?
I mean, how's the quote go? At a high enough level, like, science becomes indistinguishable from magic.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I also don't know. It's not correct, but it's also, I don't also know it.
No, I get it. It was quoted by pagans to get, I don't know.
No, I mean, your quoting of the quote is not correct.
Oh, is it not?
Well, no. It's, like, see, this is why I was talking about how I don't know the quote.
Okay,
I know that you're not correct, but
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like I was challenging you. I wasn't sure. Let's see.
You've got the general idea correct. It's just not the right word.
Okay, let's look up the quote.
Which is part of why I can't remember it, I think.
That's what it was. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
What were you going on about pagans?
I don't worry about it. It was an extended bit that wasn't going to end anywhere good. I just know that.
Okay.
I was going to blame pagans for like ruining marriage or some other like right-wing bullshit. That I for the fucking record, I do not believe. Do not quote me out of context saying that. That was said while waggling my eyebrows. I'm not liable for shit I said while waggling my eyebrows.
Yeah, everybody knows that you don't have to keep a promise if you cross your fingers when you die.
Exactly. Like that time I promised a guy to cross my fingers behind my back. He never saw that shit coming. Oh, wait, fuck.
Once and for all.
The reason why I've always had to use a scroll on this talisman on this guy. Because
It's
not
just such
'cause
a
he's
long...
super hard. It's just a really long encounter because he does it like a boss does.
Yeah. And of course he puts himself at the end.
Right.
A real darn asshole. I haven't used that joke in a while.
Thought I was gonna say something. That's so funny.
Just a quote that I could totally see Ryan Reynolds Hayabusa throwing out there. Something to the effect of like, I don't even know how I'm gonna word this, but basically along the lines of like him laughing, just oh, those stupid bastards. They told me their blades were sharp enough to cut through diamonds. Oh, I'm not wearing any diamonds.
You're not as weak as I thought.
Satanas, Asmodeus, Lucifer. So go listen to Ghost. They've got some good shit. Now, I hate to ask this far into the run, but have you asked them nicely if they will let you just kill them?
Please die.
Can you...
Please.
It will be easier for everyone involved if you just didn't.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Oh, that bastard. But then they do, and you're like, damn. Damn, they really do be like that, huh?
I'll do like this.
Look at the fireball from off screen.
Oh no, a minor inconvenience. Whatever will I do? Yeah, I feel like the sloth monster hits you with all of the sincerity of like a YouTube apology video. Okay, that one did more damage. God damn. Wait, when you let him, this guy can really fucking wail on you, huh?
Yeah.
I guess the asterisk there being you letting him.
Yeah.
Take care of this puny insect once and for all.
Of course, I guess I'm also just waiting for Satan here to just chuckle slowly. Ryan's like, what's so funny? And then Satan just sort of reaching out from behind him is like, you mean these Chaos Emeralds?
Shadow the Hedgehog, his going like fucking
I'm so glad you know about the Snapcube fandoms. I'll tell you, I showed that to a good friend of mine, and he seemed at first that he wasn't getting it. Like, he was just kind of like, what is this? Like, they're just doing voices? Like, kind of like, and I was telling him to wait because we were trying to get to, or I was trying to get with him to the part where, he does the whole rant about pissing on the moon. But then the quiet moment comes, and Alfred's like, I miss my wife, Tails. And I don't know what exactly it was, but that is what, like, sent my coworker over the edge. Like, that's what did him in, and I kind of had this moment of, like, really? Like, it's funny, don't get me wrong, I didn't expect, like, I had to pause the video because he fell out of his chair. So ever since then, that has become kind of an underrated line from that. Just miss my wife, Tails. Why does this guy laugh like the Emperor from Lego Star Wars?
I don't know. Maybe he wants us to do it.
Yes, good. Kill him. Oh shit.
Palpatine, what do we do with all this day old meat?
Stew it. Classic.
What the fuck?
Huh. Well, that happened.
Every other time.
I come back to my question about asking nicely.
I did it earlier and it didn't work.
Cool. So I just checked, and I have placed roughly 10% of the bricks in this build.
Nice.
So we're getting there.
10% of the breaks.
Yep. 370 some odd out of the 3,600.
Oh. Precisely how large is this vehicle?
I mean, like, in actuality, like, scale-wise, it's larger than, like, the minifigure builds. I would say from seeing vehicles of a similar size while at, like, the Lego store,
Yeah.
it's, like, the whole build itself is about the size of an Xbox One.
Alright.
No, they're not small builds. And it's mostly Technic pieces, so a lot of it is just kind of air. But even so, yeah, they're not small builds. Yeah, the part I'm working on right now I'm kind of frustrated with, because it's the gearbox. Which I know there's, like, and again, I don't need the fucking gears to work.
Right.
But the only reason I'm building this is I already kind of had to go through this with the Ford, is that with the Ford and the way it worked, some of the shit that is, like, functional for the gearbox is also structural and, like, integral to the exterior of the vehicle, so it can't be ignored. So there were parts with the Ford where I had to, like, go back and rebuild pieces.
You're not as weak as I thought.
I like how his main strategy so far has been to, like, throw enemies that I've already defeated at me, and he's, like, surprised that I was able to defeat them again.
I know, right? Incredible! How could you do this? Well, I did it the first time with much weaker weapons.
I did the first time, like, without upgrades,
So... Kind of got your egg on your face there, huh, Satan?
How do you like this?
Also, I like how, Stumple here,
We did call him Stumple, didn't we?
he wears a bangle, but it's, like, way too tight.
Listen, when you're slaying the day away, you don't always have time for fashion.
At first I thought, well, like, fuck fashion, it's like cutting off the circulation to his arm. But, like, at first I thought, like, oh, this guy used to be a human and he turned into a demon while wearing a bangle, and so it's, like, too small for his present size. But
Sure.
then I remembered, oh yeah, that's a fucking enormous bangle, even though it's too small for him.
Just carrying these dumbbells around.
That's it.
Hey guys, what's up? Fucking shredded pork over here. How's it going? Remember, defeating a sandwich only makes it tastier.
You am no real Super Saiyan.
What are you, gay? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Virginia, hanging out with little boys in spandex again, I see.
You monster frisbee! The cake was delicious. Just doesn't deny it, doesn't like try to defend himself in the slightest. Just like, yeah.
The funny thing is that that's really on brand for Frieza.
It really is, though. What again? Like, I don't know much about. Was it Spaz Kid that made that?
I think so.
Hang on.
That was a
It's
long
been
time ago.
It's been so long since I've watched it. Dragon's Ball P. Oh, it was Oni NG, my bad.
Oh, I see. I feel like those are kind of in the same sphere.
Oh, very. Oh, motherfucking Lego instruction. You can make me put belts on shit? No fucking thank you. I'm not putting belts on a goddamn thing.
There, fuck you, Satan.
Nicely done. As God of the Old Testament comes out, you're just like,
Alright, Kodiak, are you ready?
about as ready as I'll ever be. Do we need like an epic drop for
You
this?
better be ready, because it's the final boss
Of like the whole game?
of the whole game.
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't realize you were that close to finishing. God damn.
Yeah.
You defeat Satan, you climb the bone stairs, I play a drop.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
You finally work.
Oh, is it the fucking El Toro guy or whatever?
El Toro.
I don't know, the dude we saw earlier.
Oh, the guy in the hood? Or the
Yeah.
whole, like, cloak thing? No.
No?
No.
They spent so long building him up, so what the fuck? This is weirdly peaceful. Oh boy. Are you fucking serious?
What?
No, just like this is it?
Yeah, I gotta fight the Emperor on a rock. In like a volcano. Oh!
I'm starting to wonder if the makers of Sonic Unleashed may have taken some notes from this.
It's possible. I always thought they were more influenced by God of War, but
We learned anything from Sonic the Hedgehog.
ah,
Oh, Jesus. At least the platform is, like, nice enough to go get you.
take that.
I don't know why, Loquacious, but I read your Bye-Bye Flowers in the same Bill Wirtz history of the entire world. Just bye-bye, ocean. Something's alive in the ocean. Like a bird or a plant? No, it's the Seljuk turrets. Ah!
Fucking lasers, man.
Fucking laser beams. What do you do? Well, damn.
Oh, wait.
I figured it. Figured it wouldn't be that easy. Oh, well. Now we get to fight Stan's Undertale.
Do it.
Damn it.
I'm not entirely sure how to fight this.
You gotta wait for him to get closer. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh god.
Oh god. What an asshole.
Oh, and he even has he just throws you in the lava too. Fuck it.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Doesn't even have the like decency to like drop you on the platform. He doesn't throw you in the
Nah.
lava.
Main head's coming in. Fuck. Sorry, I tried to warn you. Kick his ass. Ah, Jesus.
He has no ass and I must kick.
Nice.
Get away! Fuck you!
Careful.
Fucking stalls everywhere!
Jesus! Yeah, I was gonna say, the main thing you gotta watch out for when he's doing all the skulls is that he distracts you while the main head closes in, but I'm sure you picked up on that. Like a butch.
These falling rocks stuff.
Well, that's good.
That would be
I g-
fucking ass.
I guess you gotta take solaces wherever you can get them.
What?
Jesus. Main head's coming in. Oh, well, it just went
My
through
magic-
the ground,
My
because
magic lasted just long enough.
I guess rules just don't fucking matter anymore.
Well, he is essentially the incarnation of the god of evil, so...
Yeah, well, you know what? Even the god of evil has to abide by the laws which dictate our concepts and notions of physics.
I don't think he does. I don't think that's true.
Well, I don't remember approving his paperwork to not abide by the laws of the universe.
Yes, if you'd like to be exempt from laws of the universe, you'll have to fill out this application.
No, you need to get permit A38 and A42, right? You need the blue form. There's a process. We have paperwork that needs to be filed.
Gotta go down to the port.
Yep.
Visit window 2, not window 902.
Right. It's like, God, this guy's never filled anything out before. Oh, please tell me there's a third phase.
Nope. As signaled by our skin turning back to normal, he's really dead this time.
Hey.
And there's our prize. Evil sword.
Hey. Falls in the lava, getting to it, and dies.
You know, that's not impossible.
So that's it? The game's done?
We gotta go get the sword.
Well, yeah, but like... Huh.
Okay, we don't want to save over that one, because we might want to retry that. Oh, and I accidentally switched me to the weapon that's not the wing sword. That could have been embarrassing.
Oops. Oopsie poopsie, everyone. I did a fucky wucky.
Alright, evil sword, come to Papa.
You got the evil sword. What the fuck are you doing here?
She's here to help us get out of the volcano.
Oh, well. I thought she was just like vibing. Just watched.
Yeah. Cool fight, Ryu.
Nicely done. I could have helped, but you know, you looked like you had it handled. Just like, Mag, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you when I get up there. He just grounded you?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Oh God. You weren't kidding, it is possible.
Why?
Do you want to share with the class why you're grounded, or are we just going to be left in the dark on that? All of your ninja training has led to this moment. I don't know why you would be grounded for that. It's my own curiosity.
Because she mentioned it all.
Ah.
Okay, how am I supposed to get over
Listen, I'll tell you what. I think a lot of what it is for me is just that, like, I'm a lot less serious of a person than I used to be. And there's, like, I am perfectly fine being the butt of a joke, as long as it's a good joke. Like, if it's just cruel for the sake of being cruel, I'm not going to be on board for that, right?
Oh shit, I dropped the sword.
Oh, no.
Ryu. I expected nothing less. However, the power of the Dark Dragon is wasted on you.
Don't you see? The Dark Dragon is now truly an evil blade. His Excellency, the Dark Disciple, has been waiting for this very moment.
Ah, I see.
You've done well, Gamoth.
Huh?
All right. Motherfucker. Are you fucking serious?
I've been waiting all game because you said that at the very beginning.
Oh, fuck that asshole. Yeah, it's just like, who is this guy? You're like, hey, he's just some dude. I'm like, is he your fucking dad? And you're like, no.
So I actually got curious about some stuff because the game's narrative is not complex.
Sure.
But you know, oh shit. I'm gonna have to do the boss fight again, so I don't use so many items. Because there's not like a shop or anything between here.
Right.
But yeah, this is the first time I've like really thought about the plot of this game critically. Because I haven't played it in years.
In years, yeah.
So when I looked up, did some like, you know, wiki searching.
As you do.
Because I was just curious if there was anything more. And apparently he is your uncle. He's Ryu's uncle.
Ah.
But nowhere in this game is that mentioned.
He just kind of is.
He just kind of is. It's like explained in like an RPG that's a spin-off of this game.
Okay. Sure, I guess.
Yeah, it's super weird. Yeah, as far as this game is concerned, he's just like a nice old martial arts teacher that hangs out. He's like another ninja, but he's not like a part of the Dragon Ninja. But apparently he's been pissy his whole life because he doesn't get to have either of the fancy swords because he is not the oldest or whatever.
Sure.
And so he couldn't get the dragon sword that we have from inheritance, so he did a scheme to get the evil sword instead.
I mean, barring all the times he fucking kicked your teeth into the back of your asshole in the opening.
Yeah.
But yes, I get what you're saying. It's like, you know what it is for me? That's just dumb enough to be compelling. Like, it barely crosses into that threshold where at first I'm like, this is fucking stupid, and now I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm here for it.
So yeah, apparently, he was the one who told the Vigorians where to find the Hayabusa village, so they would steal the sword, so that he could then take it from them.
Kind of the, was it the enemy is my friend style tactics. Actually, I had a friend who like put that saying, had a version of that saying that still resonates with me to this day.
Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy dies second. I don't know why, that's just one of the handful of lines that's in my lexicon that just sounds natural, like in a Russian accent. It's the enemy of my enemy dies second.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alrighty. You good on supplies going into the next part?
Yeah, so I have 2 of the talismans.
Talismans,
I have
yeah.
2 full heals, so if I, as long as they don't like take a lot of damage in this one.
Yeah. I think now that you know like what the drill is, you should hopefully be good to go. Jesus. Ugh. Well. Oh, and they all crush you in there? Fucking assholes.
Yeah, again, similar to the last boss, the reason why I need all the resurrections for this one is not so much that it's a really hard boss, because it just has a lot of phases.
So fucking annoying.
Definitely, bulk armor fights are harder than this one.
Yeah. This one's just a marathon. I guess it's also nice that you have, like, the actual wooden sword, or the, what is it, unlabored flawlessness, as opposed to, just the standard wooden sword. I could feel this being some real bullshit if you just had the wooden sword.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Fucking come up on land, big shit. Normally I'd be picking up skulls with arrows. You know the drill.
I get it.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! What an asshole! Damn. Good hell. How you getting there? Nice. Good shit. So I don't know why I love the idea of like her looking down at you, right? Like she comes down on her little like lapel or whatever. And it's like, Ryu, you know, come up here and grab my hand. And like you look up to her and she realizes that you're like ugly crying. Because you like barely made it through. You're just like very stressed and
That's the only way I'm left.
I mean sometimes it's good for the soul to have like just a good cry like that. But yeah, I don't know why I find that notion so fucking funny.
Probably because the actual Ryu is like the ultimate stoic, where he never shows any emotion.
Any emotion at all, which kind of as a character makes him like unrelatable and very like distant, you know? But it's funny to like cut him down to size.
I like it. Like, it's not a great character a lot of the time, but it fits the like aesthetic of the game.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying like that no one should ever do it. I'm not saying don't write stoic characters. It can be done well.
Stop
I'm just
beating
saying
the sword.
As far as I'm concerned, it's just not the kind of characters I like to write. Because for me, in a lot of my writing, I like to sort of interrogate that notion of stoicism and ground it in some level of reality, right? Like, I mean, shit, not to, I guess, talk about my own writing, but one of the characters I worked really fucking hard on was, oh Jesus, this guy who, like, his whole kind of thing is that he's your, like, textbook kind of fucking, like, mannerism of what it means to be, like, a stoic man. You know, he's got, like, cheesy one-liner when the situation calls for one. He's kind of, you know, stoic and badass, doesn't really seem to show fear to much of anything. Just a real go-getter, that guy. And one of the things that I distinctly kind of worked with... oh, Jesus.
Alright.
Was interrogating that specific idea. God, you're gonna do it all again?
No. I just have to go back to the lava save.
Oh, the save point, yeah.
I can't go into this next fight with, like, half health because I fell in lava.
Right. but then as I was saying, I kind of interrogate that later. I look at this guy, and granted, in the rewrite, I feel like I'm going to do it a lot more than I did in the first draft. But I pick that apart. I pick apart his stoicism. I pick apart the things that he would, in quote-unquote manly culture, be celebrated for, Because a lot of those features become detriments when in the face of actual, life. Also, I guess not to spoil it too bad, but one of the things I'm really kind of jonesing for on the rewrite is I kind of make him confront the notion of death in a way that his career and the people around him haven't really made him do before. Because, he's... I guess to set the context, this guy's Spetsnaz. They're, former Spetsnaz. He saw some shit. But beyond that, there's a particular kind of scene I'm looking forward to writing where he comes across a old man who has passed away. And this old man is kind of important to the story. So the other characters are having their own, kind of not meltdowns, but freakouts about the dead body. And another character kind of pauses to be like, hang on, you good? And he's there just kind of losing it. Because in every context that he's dealt with the notion of death, he's never really had to confront it so directly, I guess. Or at the very least, every death he's come across, there's been a reason. There's been, oh, you can point to X, Y, or Z, and that's why this person is dead. But this is kind of the first time that he's doing that, and he can't point to why they are dead. And it's the first time he really has to, reckon with the idea that he may not, die in combat like he always wanted to. That it's sort of perfectly possible for him to just fade out of existence. No fight, no glory, none of that, just a quiet exhale and you're gone.
Right.
So that's kind of an interesting thing to have worked or be working on for that. Oh, shit. Oof. Yeah, gotta summon the great dragon spirit. Get all the Dragon Balls going for you.
Dragon of the darkness flame. I almost said him. We can get it.
You got this. It's It's a theoretically possible victory. To quote a great friend of mine, this is just a theory of what victory is like. I also do have to add, I was talking to my partner about the great food debate. Because as it continues, we, like, over the barbecue I was throwing on Monday, I got into a much longer version of that argument with someone else at the barbecue. as is my want. And basically, I was talking to my partner on the kind of drive back and mentioning that, like, I had never interacted with you before that night. Like, that was the first time I'd ever met or, you know, interacted with you in any sort of way. And my partner was expressing their disbelief because, like, we just seemed to vibe off of each other so well. That you wouldn't know that, like, we weren't friends kind of before that stream happened. And I was giving it some more thought, and I think that the enigma just continues for me because we have so many friends in common. Like, so many acquaintances that we know from each other's lives, and we still somehow just never managed to bump into each other. Yeah. And I feel like that is, to a degree, a testament to, like, why we vibe so well, is just because, like, you know, our friend groups are so similar. We keep such similar company that it's, you know, we sort of have a predisposition to having, at the very least, similar tastes or similar senses of humor. Oh, shit.
There we go.
Damn, dude, you couldn't even do it with the darkness sword. Up and into the forever hole. Oh, damn. Too bad you didn't shatter it with the wooden sword.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Well, damn, dude, how does it feel?
It feels really good.
Nice. There was a part of me that was waiting for the, like, kind of hollow.
Well, I wish I'd been able to get past those fish some other way, but
Yeah.
I really don't think that's possible.
You tried. You gave it a college effort.
Yeah, there he's gone. And it's over.
Well, damn.
Tomonobu Itagaki.
I'm not going to pronounce any of these because my cousins are Japanese and they will flay me alive if I even try.
Oh, man.
Well, hell yeah. This has been a journey.
Yeah, it's been something else.
Worthwhile for sure, though.
Look at all these master ninjas. Sir Falcon. So, I want to talk to you about something. I've been waiting for a long time to bring this up.
Alright. Let's hear it.
Throughout this game, Ryu is kind of like weirdly dismissive of Rachel.
Okay.
Like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill Doku. I'm just gonna do it. And she's like, nah, he can't be killed. That's crazy talk. He's way too powerful. And he's just like,
does it.
nah, we'll see. And then the very next time they meet, she's like, wow, you're really strong. Are you, like, sure you're, like, purely human? And he's like, my power comes from training.
This doesn't answer the question.
And then,
refuses to elaborate, leaves.
and at first I thought it was, like, a sexism thing.
Okay.
But he doesn't, like, she practically throws herself at him at the end of the game.
Oh no, I've been noticing that. Like she went from like kind of tsundere to like full on just like, come on, notice me, and he's just like, eh.
But he doesn't take her up on it or even acknowledge her at all.
Right.
So I think what it is it's ninjaism. I'm coining this term, but you have probably encountered ninjaism in your life.
I might have done.
He's dismissive of her because he's a ninja and she's not. He's a ninja, therefore he can just do these things. He can defeat all of these people. And he doesn't expect anything.
Hey babe, it's not that I have erectile dysfunction. That's not why I finish quickly. It's because I'm a ninja.
But like, it's just like that. It's just like when like you're on the playground as a kid, and you're playing like make-believe battles with your friends, and you're like, I have a super laser gun and I'll destroy you, and your friend's like, nah, I'm a ninja. I dodge your laser.
Yep. I feel like you hit the nail so hard on the head that it's driven through your point and into childhood trauma. But you're absolutely right. That's just... Oh, and after all of that, a lesser ninja.
Yeah,
oh, well.
My overall rating is lesser ninja. But you know, first of all, the ratings in this game mean nothing. I stand by that.
Fucking bullshit. Agreed.
But second of all, even if they did mean anything, I wouldn't put too much stock into it, because
because you were able to beat the entire fucking thing with the wooden sword.
Yeah, I was playing at a serious disadvantage, so.
Oh, for sure. This has been a great fucking time, though. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, now the real work begins. I'm gonna have to go through 27 hours of footage to find like the bits I want to include in the cut down
the good
video.
bits. Yep. It's a good time. Well, yeah.
But yeah, I don't even know what we want to do now. If we just want to call it a night or
Might want to call it a night. I still
stream
need to hit the
something
gym.
else. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and I'm.
guess that's true. We really don't have that much time anyway.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck? Where are these cat ladies? What the hell?
You haven't seen the cat ladies?
No?
I fought them several times.
Huh. I guess shows how good of a friend I am. Just not fucking paying attention.
Well, uh they're mostly just advanced agility based enemies.
Okay. So
Cause
not game enders, so to say.
like in the end game, they stop using ninjas and start using the cat demons.
I see.
Unless you're playing on hard mode, in which case they almost immediately start using cat demons.
Well, I mean, they're just so effective. I don't see why not.
Uh,
So effective, I didn't notice them.
hard mode is like a lot harder. I've been playing it like to keep my skills sharp in between streams.
Sure.
And I gotta say, hard mode is still easier than using the wooden sword.
Of course it is.
With some
Love that.
exceptions.
Sure.
Like there are some parts that are really hard that the wooden sword doesn't so much struggle with, but
Regular
yeah.
hard mode does.
Yeah, but there are
Yeah.
other parts that are the opposite way, and I think that's the majority of the game.
Gotcha.
Because the wooden sword is just not very good, and the game is obviously not meant to be played with the wooden sword only.
No.
If I could have easily been less strict with this challenge and done it where ranged weapons are allowed. Probably could have just allowed magic wholesale if I wanted to,
Sure.
because
Just kind of get you
the
out of the situation style.
using the wooden sword in combat is challenge enough, but
I can see
I
that.
wanted to do it the hard way, and I did. So
You know, and no one can take that away from you.
the only thing that I didn't do that I could have done to make it even harder is I could have not gotten the final upgrade of the wooden sword and played
Yeah.
with the actual like base wooden sword. But yeah,
Straight
I
all the way
think
through to the end.
I think it might be impossible.
I agree
Straight
with
up.
you. I agree with you that it might be impossible. I'm sure there's someone out there who like may watch this and be willing to try to like show you up. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If anyone else does it, I will mail a cheesecake to their PO box if they have one. Like it if they have like raw video footage of them beating the entire fucking thing with just the not the unlabored flawlessness, like on the same difficulty as you, which I wager was normal.
Yeah.
You know, all the same conditions met, and they do it with the unupgraded one. They are welcome to send me their PO box, and I will mail them a cheesecake.
So as little as I already want to do the wooden sword challenge on hard mode, you don't even get the wooden sword until you turn in 20 of the golden scarabs in hard mode.
So it's a little further before you're there.
Yeah, like you have to play through like the whole first like fourth of the game before you're able to collect 20 scarabs. So
awesome. So that like they don't even let you.
yeah.
And again, I'm sure that's done to highlight like just how fucking useless the wooden sword is on this shit.
Oh yeah.
And I also feel like I I agree with shit, I need a new one. I agree with Laser Beam that it like we probably would have been here for another couple of weeks if
Well, I certainly wouldn't have finished it today. Like,
yes.
even assuming I got to the final boss today, I would probably still be fighting it, and then we would probably come back next week to fight it again, and
Right.
perhaps next week.
And then the
Uh,
next and the
although,
next.
like I said, I don't think the final boss is as hard as Alma, so I probably could
Yeah.
have done it with the wooden sword, uh, but it would have been bullshit.
Yeah. And I think that's
Actually, you
kind of
know
what I'm
what?
what
It
I'm coming down
it
to
might
is
be it might be it might still be undoable because even though it's an easier boss, it's a longer boss. And if you're doing less damage, you have to fight it for even longer. And that's assuming I can get past the second Alma fight, which is the first
yeah.
boss fight I did with the unlabored flawlessness.
Right. So if you even could get that far without it, we'd still be possibly doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stand by my statement that I think this has been a great and fun challenge. Like it's been awesome hanging out with you. Um I'm okay with the breaks where we took them and like the what we needed to do to get through at certain points.
Right.
So I'm satisfied.
Well, certainly there are just times when it would have been impossible. Like I straight up don't know if you could get all through all three flights of fish stairs without using either the
Magic.
flail or magic.
Right. I also don't even know like how because even if you used your like totems there, then you still like that you wouldn't have been able to go back and get the other ones you unlocked.
Right. Like I could have in between the Satan boss fight and the final boss fight,
Sure.
but I would have had to walk back up the stairs.
Yeah.
So it it you know it just
I get it.
it seems unfeasible. I didn't I forgot about those when I said we would go back and get them if we needed them. But
Yeah.
you know what? I did the entire game with only using the three that I thought you had access to, so that's something. Or
No,
actually, I
you
used four because I used one against Alma too.
but even so, I mean you did it and that's kind of ultimately where we
Yeah,
are.
I'm just expressing all of my thoughts so that I'm
Yeah.
not like lying awake at night being like, man, the wooden sword challenge was complicated because of this.
Yep.
uh,
Good
yeah,
hell.
I don't. I feel like, do you know when you've like finished watching a really great TV show and you're like, I almost don't know what to do with my life now? That's
Uh-huh.
kind of how I feel.
Dude, this that feeling was exactly what I had when I finished Outer Wilds. Like the credits of that, which by like again, I will reinforce, go fucking play that game. But the credits was just me like sitting there for fucking like half an hour just crying and like processing what I was gonna do with my life. So yeah, that was a good time.
Oh, wait.
Sent the
Okay.
joke to my Discord. Okay, let's hang on. I mean, how dare you guess correctly? I'll share it with you when stream's done, Aaron.
Okay, okay. There is one thing that I wanted to do on
Okay,
stream.
let's hear it.
Because I was talking to my sister about it, and she's like, you have to show him that on stream."
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of the best way to do it.
I mean, I can go back to watching your screen if you need me to.
No, I'm just gonna send you some images on Discord,
Okay.
and I want you to see. These were made using an artificial intelligence.
Oh, boy.
And I want you to guess what what I typed in as like the prompt for this
The
artificial
prompt.
intelligence
Oh,
to
did
make
you
these
do?
images.
Okay, you did images. Okay, I thought you were gonna go into AI Dungeon, and I was like, I fucking love AI Dungeon. Are you sending them to like my personal one, or are you popping them in?
I'm sending them to yours directly.
Got it. Okay, I will wait.
I figured that would be easier.
Sure.
I can only send them so fast because Discord is like, you can't send files that big, you dumbass.
What am I looking at?
That's what I want you to guess.
I'm guessing. All right. So, without showing any of these to chat,
Yes.
either politician Godzilla or businessman Godzilla.
Yeah, that's very close.
Okay.
It's President Godzilla. So,
Hell yeah.
way back, around election time, I was sleeping soundly, uh, and I had a dream.
That sounds out of character for you, but go on.
Uh, I had a dream where there's a lady up there, uh, and she's like, "All right, I'm about to announce the new president of the United States." And
As you do.
instead of any of the regular candidates, the camera zooms way out, and it's just like Godzilla, and Godzilla's just like, "Scream! Well said, Mr. President." And ever since that dream, the image of Godzilla in a suit and tie next to a podium cracks me the fuck up.
Understandably, because it gives me. Did you ever see Monsters versus Aliens?
Uh-huh.
I would say it gives me the kind of Stephen Colbert, like giant platform built for him to like play funky keyboard at the aliens. Like it has, for me, that concept has the same energy.
But I tried to get the AI to do its best, and it had
That's
some interesting results.
to say the absolute
I
least.
wish there was an easy way uh for me to show them to the chat, but our only confirmed viewer has seen them, so it's okay.
That's fair enough.
I love the one that's just a suit with like a laser beam coming out of it.
Out
'Cause
of the head. Yeah.
I have no idea
So
why
good.
it decided it needed to do that one.
You know what I think it was? Because it's obviously that one, like, it's relative to the poster where Godzilla is looking towards the sky
Yeah,
and is like pushing the laser up into the sky, right?
right.
That's clearly what it is. But I think it still was like, ah, shit, I'm an AI. I still have to put business in this somehow. And that was all it like knew how to do. So that's just what, dude. This, Kate, if you like, you could put the words 1984 over this image, and no one would bat an eye.
I also love the one that's just
Hang the fuck on.
okay.
No, I like continue.
No,
I'm
okay.
just
I
I'm
also
saying hang
love the
on because I'm
one
just gonna
that's
do that.
it's like poorly rendered Godzilla next to a suit instead of in a suit.
The one with 3 arms really gets me too.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be that he has 3 arms or if like somebody else is reaching in from off screen.
Yeah. I also love, Kate, you've got this other one where he's got like the red eye and the red tie and like
Yeah.
little red spots in his teeth, and it kind of looks like he's wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Like if you squint, he's wearing glasses. So good. All right, hang on. Where the fuck's my image editor? All right.
I
There.
I love the one where he's in like a gray suit and he's just like his like there's like a swoosh uh next to his arm that like it's not perfect but it makes it look like he's just leaning on the building.
Yeah. Like he's very like tenderly like setting his hand on it, right?
Yeah.
There's like kind of a tail going on. That's a good one. All right, pictures. Image 2245. Okay. Text. We want like full vibrant red. I'm about to lose my credence as a writer. Who wrote fucking 1984? George Orwell. That's what it was. Okay. Sorry, image, crop to content. Sorry, I've been silent, everyone. I'm just doing a thing. Export as 1984 is real.png and return to sender. Like it fits so much. I'm posting that to my Instagram right now with zero context.
They'll be like, what is the context of this?
No, absolutely not. I refuse to provide any for anyone ever. Dave, it's 10 o'clock at night. Why the fuck are you posting this? Next.
Okay.
Next.
Do you have anything else to say for the stream before I close this down?
Nope. And the only hashtag I'm putting on it is 1984.
Do you want to remind the good people who you are at least?
Howdy, I'm Kodiakbricks. I make stuff. My pronouns are he, him, and my content is not intended for children. You can find me on the hell site known as Twitter. I'm also on Instagram. I'm mainly on YouTube. That's where you'll find the majority of my content. But yeah, cheers and thanks for thanks for having me.
And I'm AvronPlays here on Twitter. God damn it. Here on Twitch and on YouTube, and you can watch the full raw footage for this challenge on my channel on YouTube, and you can find the full chopped up video of all the highlights coming. I'm not gonna say soon. I'm not gonna put that pressure on me, but it'll come eventually.
Yeah, no, take the time you need. That's all the advice I can offer. And Lizard, I did see the joke, and I can appreciate that it got you grounded.
All right. See ya, everybody.
Deuces.